I think he's projecting a little bit, but yeah, he's fucking awesome. Yeah, dude, Whitney, thanks for looking at me during all your gay and molested children jokes.
Like right
like,
at
it was like for moral support. Like I was like, I don't know what to. I don't know how to react. I like seeing people when they keep going. I like it when they keep going. But I have a couple. I might bounce to my notes a couple times, but I have a lot of conflicting feelings. I don't know if other people feel this way, but I have a lot of conflicting feelings. One of those examples I have is like I have conflicting feelings about when it comes to like hitting animals on the freeway. Does anybody else because on the one hand, I hit a deer. I'm like, oh my god! Like I'm like, what have I done? Like this, I'm evil. Like it's the worst thing. And you're like, oh my, what do I do? Hit it again? You know, like you're not like sure. You know, the deer's just running down the highway with its neck, and you're just like, do I just like smash it into a tree and just ride into town with blood all over my windshield, like I did the right thing. You know, like I'm rolling up to a church, I did a good thing today, you know? But the other side of me feels like why haven't you fucking learned to cross the street by now? Like, you know, that's the other, like, you know what I mean? Like you're an animal that over millions of years you've developed all this equipment, like hearing and sight and antlers to avoid predators, and you can't avoid a lifted truck going one way. Like, what do you... Like, are you fucking stupid? Like, it feels like every deer you hit is the stupidest deer that deserves to die. And I'm sorry, I stand by that feeling. I stand by that feeling. I'm helping the environment every time I hit a deer. I actually go for them now. Like, that's how much I care about planet Earth. Because the smart deer are all watching from the woods like, yeah, fuck that guy. You know, like, they're all like, yeah, why doesn't he learn to use a crosswalk? You know, like just a deer pressing the button, waiting at a pole like this. I don't know. Like, it's the same with like squirrel. Every time like a squirrel gets ran over, I don't feel bad because I know there's a squirrel on a telephone wire up above being like, what a fucking retard that guy is. And I know people don't like that word, but that's not me saying that. That's a squirrel. They haven't updated they don't know you can't say that word anymore. They're squirrels. You can't blame them. Just fucking retard. Mom was right about you, you stupid piece of shit. The other conflicting feeling I have, and this is like a newer one, the other conflicting feeling I have is that, like I used to work in a group home for adults with like severe mental disabilities and had like violent behaviors. And so like on the one feeling I have, they were really fun. They were really fun guys when they weren't biting you. They were really fun guys. You know, they could eat anything really fast. It was cool. Like there's a lot of positives to working with people that are lower IQ. They do some pretty impressive things like if you ever see a guy eat a hamburger and even though he's choking, he still finishes it? Like it's pretty amazing what these guys can do. And I'd be like, slow down, but also like, this is amazing, like, you know. But the other conflicting feeling I have is that nobody should make you feel bad for aborting your Down syndrome baby. Nobody. And here's the thing, here's what pisses me off. If that sounds fucked up, then you think abortion is murder. Yeah, you do. And here's the thing about that is it is. But here's the thing is abortion, it is the most ethical murder. Out of all the murders that you can do, that's the best one. That is the nicest one you can do. It is. Because even if you're religious and you're like, abortion is a sin, in nature, it's a luxury. You know, don't you think a female lion wishes she could get an abortion? Like, don't you think a female lion in heat is all like, instead of like being like, oh, I have to just let this dumb, ugly one starve, don't you think she wishes she could just go to a Planned Parenthood if she did on the Serengeti? Don't you think? Don't you think? She's like, oh, it would be really nice instead of a male lion coming in and just murdering all my children every time that we have a change of management? Wouldn't it be nice if I could just abort them, beforehand? I think so. I think we look at women's abortion. I think we treat women's abortion rights the same way we treat men's feelings. Like, if you're conservative, you don't believe in them, and that's it. I'll add more to that. I thought of that coming up here. Animal abortions, child killing. I think that's a good. Okay, this is what I'm going to end on. You guys are going to hate this joke, but I really like it. It's a literary joke. It's a literature joke. Clap if you can read. Okay. So not everybody clapped, I noticed. That's okay. But any fans of Mark Twain? The first white guy to use it? All right. That's not true. No, it was much worse. No, okay, so, but no, do you guys ever, like, come with me back in time really quick, think about, like, do you think, like, Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer were ever just, like, sitting next to each other, and then one of them was just like, hey man, I've been thinking, do you think we should just start calling him Jim? I really think, can it just, maybe just Jim? We could call him that, we could call him Just Jim, that's kind of catchy. Look who's coming, Just Jim! Like, it's a little bit, I think that'll age better. And the other one is just like, no, that's his name, And he's just like, can we compromise a little, like, what about Black Jim? Can we just, Black Jim, please? Please, can we call him Black Jim? I really would prefer, I'd feel more comfortable, me, Tom Sawyer, would feel a lot more comfortable just calling him Black Jim. And Huck is just like, no, I know him real good. We go way back, that's his name. What about Afro Jim? Can we Afro Jim? Is he a big Afro Jim? No? And then he's just like, what's his last name? Do you know his last name? And then Huck is just like, Jim, that's his last name. Because the other one's the first name. Anyway, but first name is. And then Jim comes out of the woods and he's all like, what's up, Cracker Tom and Honky Mike? He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know the other guy's name for real. That's just what he calls him. Give me some skin. Give me a pound of flesh, you white motherfuckers.